Hi guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Grace. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe, and for the returning subscribers, thanks for the support. So guys, today we are making this beautiful guitar. All the details that you'll need are in the video, and enjoy. Okay guys, so for this project you're going to need yarn, and for that I'm using this brand Robin. It is 100% acrylic and it is a 50 grams yarn. It is a fingering yarn, and I'll be using these two colors. So I'll be doubling my strands because it is a thin yarn, so I'll be doubling my strands to achieve the medium weight. Then you are also going to need scissors for cutting off your yarn. You'll need a hook, and today I'm using a 3.5 millimeter hook. You're going to need stitch markers, and you're going to need a tape measure for taking your measurements. So for the measurements you're going to use, you will take your shoulder to shoulder measurement. First of all, this sweater, we are going to work it in 2 panels. So as you can see here, I've drawn a sketch. This is going to be our back panel. Then this is going to be our front panel. So you're going to take your shoulder to shoulder measurement, and then whatever you get, you're going to add 4 inches to it. So my shoulder to shoulder measurement is 19 inches. Then I'll go ahead and add 4 inches to it. So in total it's going to be 23 inches. Yeah. Then you're going to do the same. So we are going to start with the back panel first of all, which is very simple. As you can see, it is just a rectangle. And then after making the back panel, we will go ahead and make the front panel, join the 2 panels together, and then make the arms and make the ribbing, and our sweater will be complete. So take your shoulder to shoulder measurement, and that is what we are going to use. So we are going to start by making a slip knot. This is how I make mine. Just hold the yarn like this. Take this part, twist it, insert my hook in that loop, yarn over and pull and pull. That is how I make my slip knot. After making your slip knot, we are going to work we are going to work our half double crochets plus chains together. So what you're going to do, you're going to chain up 3. 1, 2, 3. After that, you're going to go ahead and yarn over. Then you will go into the first chain that we made. Go there, insert your hook like that, and then you're going to yarn over and pull up yarn. You'll be having 3 loops on your hook. So we are going to go ahead and make our first chain, yarn over again, and pull through 1 like that. So we have made our first chain. This is our first chain here. Then we are going to go ahead and make our half double crochet, yarn over and pull through all like that. We have made our first half double crochet plus our chain together. So yarn over, then you will go back into that first chain that you made. This chain here, it is not visible now, but it will come through. Yarn over, go into that chain and go into both loops. You should be having 2 loops there. Go into both the 2 loops like that. Then yarn over, pull up yarn like that. Yarn over, pull through the first loop, and yarn over, pull through all. We have made our second chain. Yarn over, go into your second chain that you have just made, and go into both loops like that. Yarn over, pull up yarn, then yarn over, pull through the first loop to make our third chain, then yarn over, pull through all. Now when you put your work like this, you can see our chains building. So you're just going to do that, and you are going to make your half double crochets plus chains together until you get your shoulder to shoulder measurement. So after working some stitches, you can see my work coming to shape. So these are the chains that we are making. They are now visible, and these are the half double crochets. So you'll go ahead and make yours. I'll go ahead and make mine off camera, and I'll be back with my shoulder to shoulder measurement. So I've gone ahead and made my half double crochets and my chains, and this is it. So I'm just going to measure to see how long, if I've achieved my shoulder to shoulder measurement. You can see it is in fact it is 24 inches, but I'm going to leave it at that. Instead of 23, I've gone ahead and worked 24, but it's still okay. So after that, we are going to row 2, going to chain 2, turn my work. Now row 2 doesn't count as a half double crochet. You'll go ahead and into that first stitch, you will place your half double crochet. Going to the next stitch, place a half double crochet, into the next a half double crochet, and we are going to be working with half double crochets. So you're just going to go ahead and make your half double crochets till the end of the row, and I'll meet you so that we can complete row 2. So I've come to the end of the row, and I have one stitch remaining. Don't forget to work in this last stitch here. I'm going to put one half double crochet there, like that, chain 2, and then repeat. Place one half double crochet in each and every stitch, just like we did round 2. You're just going to place one half double crochet in each and every stitch till the end of the row. And when you reach the end of the row, you are simply just going to chain 2, turn your work, and place one half double crochet in each and every stitch. So it is just a repetition of round 2. And you are going to repeat this to build your height that you want for your sweater. And I'll go ahead and make mine. And here. So you're going to you'll go ahead and make your back panel like that by just repeating round 2 until you get the height that you want for your sweater. And I'll be back with mine. So I've gone ahead and made my back panel. This is it. This is what it looks like. It is I wanted it a bit long, so when I measure it, let me see the height. It is 21 inches in height, as you can see there. It is 21 inches in height, and I went ahead and made another panel, my front panel. I've gone ahead and worked my front panel, and this is my front panel here. And as you can see, yeah, this is my front panel. This is it. So I worked my front panels, and I left about 4 rows, so not 4 rows, sorry, 9 rows for my neckline. So what I've done here is I counted my stitches. I counted my stitches here, and the number I got I divided by 2, and then I marked that middle point. After that, I've gone ahead and counted 10 stitches each side and marked the 10th stitch like that. And then now we want to start working on the neckline. You can you can space it however you want. Yeah. So I'm just going to, yeah. I'm going to continue working my half double crochets until I have 3 stitches to my neckline here. Yeah, so I've just chained 2, turn my work, and I'm going to work 1 half double crochet in each and every stitch till I have 3 stitches to my neckline, and I'll meet you there. So I've reached my stitch marker, and I have 3 stitches remaining, as you can see. So I forgot to add that when making the front panel, you're going to count the number of rows you made for your back panel, and then you're going to subtract some rows from there for making our neckline. So you're going to count the number of rows in your back panel and make a similar panel to that, yeah, for your front panel. And then you're going to leave out some rows. As for me, I've left 9 rows because I don't want my neckline to be deep, but you can leave many or less depending on how you want your neckline to look like. So back to where we left. Now we want to make a reduction here. I'm going to yarn over, go into the first stitch, pull up yarn, go into the second stitch, pull up yarn, and go into the stitch marker where the stitch marker is. I'll just remove my stitch marker, and then go into that last stitch, pull up yarn like that. So you'll be having 5 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all like that. After that, chain 2, turn your work, and in the next row we are going to make a reduction by 2. We are going to make 2 half double crochets together. Go into the first stitch, pull up yarn, and into the second, pull up yarn. You'll be having 4 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all like that. Then just go ahead and place 1 half double crochet in each and every stitch, and the reduction is only on the inside part, not this end. So you're just going to place 1 half double crochet like we've been doing till you get to the end of the row, and I'll meet you there. So I'm at the end of the row, and I've just worked my last half double crochet, chain 2, turn your work, place 1 half double crochet till you have 3 stitches left to the end of the row, and I'll meet you there. I'm at the end of the row, and this is my 3rd row of reduction. Going to yarn over, and I have 3 stitches remaining. I'm going to work those 3 stitches together, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up yarn, go into the next stitch, pull up yarn, and into the last stitch here. It is a bit tight here, and pull up yarn like that, yarn over and pull through all like that. Chain 2, turn your work, and I'm doing my 4th row of reduction. I'm going to make a reduction by 2. stitches. So I'm going to work 2 stitches together, insert my hook, pull up yarn, into the next, pull up yarn over and pull through all, and work 1/2 double crochet till I get to the end. And I'm going to work my 1/2 double crochets until I get back to here, until I get back, so that we can make our last row of reduction. So I'm back for my last reduction. I'm going to work 3 half double crochets together like that, yarn over and pull through all, chain 2, and then from here onwards I'll go ahead and work 4 half double crochets without any reduction. So just placing 1/2 double crochet in each and every stitch for 4 rows. And I'll work this off camera, and I'll be back with my 4 rows of half double crochets. So I'm back with my 4 rows of no increase. I've just worked my last row. So from here I'll just chain 1 and cut off my yarn. And pull to tighten like that. So we are going to do the same to this other side. I'm going to make a slip knot like that. Take my work, and I'm going to insert my hook where my stitch marker was, like that. Then insert it on my slip knot, pull up yarn, and I'm going to chain 1 to secure that yarn like that. Then I'm going to add another chain. After that I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook in that same stitch, pull up yarn, go into the next stitch, pull up yarn, and into the third stitch, pull up yarn. Then yarn over and pull through all like that. Then place 1/2 double crochet in each and every stitch. So you're just going to repeat what we did on the other side by making, if you left 9 rows like me, you're going to make 5 rows of decrease, where you alternate between decreasing with 2 stitches and 3 stitches. After that, you're going to place 4 stitches of no decrease, just like I did this other side. So I'll work mine and I'll be back with my neckline done. And yeah, so I'm back with my neckline. Here it is, and I've already finished working my row, and I'm not going to cut off the yarn. We are going to start joining. So what you're going to do, you're going to place your work so that the wrong side faces up. Your front panel, the wrong side should face up. Your back panel, the wrong side should face down. Yeah. Front panel, the wrong side should face up. The back panel, the wrong side should face down. And then we are going to start joining. So because I've not cut off my yarn, I'll just insert my hook in that loop, come into this other end there, pull up yarn like that, go into the first stitch and into the same stitch that side, pull up yarn and place 1 single crochet, go into the next and into the into the opposite panel, make a single crochet. So you can join using any method. I'm using single crochet. Like that. And you're just going to join your work till you get to this end. And I'll be back with my panels joined. I've finished joining my two panels together. I'm going to chain one, cut off my yarn like that, and pull, then tighten. After that, we are going to join this other side. Yeah, that side. So I'm going to take my yarn, make a slip knot, like that. Then we are going to reattach the yarn. Going to insert my hook in this last stitch this side, and into the last stitch this other side. Insert it in the slip knot, then pull and chain one like that. So I want to join it while weaving these ends so that I don't have to weave them in later. I'll go into the second stitch and into the second stitch that other side. Where is it here? And into the second stitch this side and make a single crochet. And just repeat whatever we did the other side by joining these two panels together. So I'll join mine off camera and I'll be back with it joined. Okay guys, so we are done joining the neckline, and now we want to start making the arms. So what I have done here, as you can see, I have marked a particular point here with a stitch marker. What we are going to do, what I did here actually is I just counted a number of rows that I felt is comfortable around my arm, and I marked that place. So I just counted the number of rows, and I left around 24 rows on each panel. I counted 24 rows on this side and 24 rows on this side, then marked that point. So I feel that this circumference is enough for my arm, because I don't want it to be tightly fitting. I want it to be a bit loose. That is why. So you'll just make something that is comfortable around your arm. This is comfortable for me. So I counted 24 rows on this front panel and 24 rows in the other panel, and marked the 24th row so that I know where, when I'm joining my side here, I know where to reach. So I'm going to join from down below here until here. So and when I measure my arm circumference is 7.5 inches. So that is going to be my arm circumference, 7.5 inches. You can make yours longer or shorter depending on how you want it. So you are going to take your darning needle and thread your yarn in it, like I've done mine. And we are going to start joining our side. So I'm going to start from down here. I'm going to insert my, don't mind these, in fact let me just cut them off so that my work is clean, like that. So we are going to start joining here. I'm going to put my needle in this corner and into this corner, like that. Pull up yarn like that, and then I'll just make a knot to secure my yarn. I'm going to make my knot here. Like that. So my knot is well secured, and so we are going to join each row. This row I'm going to join it with the other row, so we're just going to sew or sew, yes, like that. Go to the next row, like that. So you're just going to sew. You can join using single crochets, you can join whichever way you want, so long as you're joined. And just repeat this till you get to the stitch marker. So I'm just going to join mine until I get to the stitch marker. So I'm on my last row of joining, and here. So this is how you're going to make a knot, like that. Insert your hook back there and pull. You can do that as many times as you want. Insert your hook in the stitch there, pull up yarn, and then insert it in this loop again to make a knot, just like that. So you can make that knot as many times as you want, just to secure your yarn. And yeah, just pull and tighten. After that, you're going to turn your work so that the right side is facing up. So after turning your work inside out, so this is the wrong side, this is the side we have just sewn together, and this is the how the right side looks like. Yeah, after that, now we want to start working on the arm. You're going to make a slip knot. After making your slip knot, you're going to come to this row. We want to reattach our yarn, and I'm going to reattach it at this point because yeah, insert your hook in that stitch, in that row, and insert your hook in the loop, the slip knot that you have made. Pull up yarn, chain one. After chaining one, go back inside that same stitch and make a single crochet. So our first row here is going to be a single crochet row. So I'm going to make one single crochet in the next 3 rows. I'm going to go in the first row. I'm going there with the 1 single crochet, like that, and I'm working while weaving in my end. Going to the next row with one single crochet and into the next with one single crochet. Then after working 3 rows, you're going to work in the middle of these 2 rows, place one single crochet there, and then work 3 single crochets in the next 3 rows. Go into the next row with one single crochet, into the next row, which is this one, go in there with a single crochet, and into the next row with a single crochet. After working 3 single crochets, you're going to work another single crochet in between these 2 rows. Work a single crochet there, and then work one single crochet in the next 3 rows. 1, 2, 3. Then work a single crochet in between the rows. Work one single crochet in the next 3 rows. The second one, the third one, work in between like that. So that is what you're going to do. Work a single crochet in the next 3 rows, and then work a single crochet in between, just like that. So you're going to do this all round, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. I'm coming to the end of the row, and I'm going to just keep on working what I've been doing. Work one single crochet in the next 3 rows. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm just going to place one single crochet in between there, and then I'm going to join it. I'm going to join the round using a slip knot. So I'm going to insert my hook on top of the first single crochet that we made, insert my hook there, and pull up here, then pull through all like that. We are going to round 2, and we are going to start working in half double crochets. You're going to chain 1, turn your work, and this is how we are going to start our row. You will go into this stitch immediately after the chain 1. There's a stitch there. Go in there with the one single crochet like that, and then go into this front loop of the single crochet that you have made. Insert your hook into that front loop like that, pull up yarn, and make another single crochet. Now that is called a stacked double crochet. So we are going to start our row with making a stacked double crochet. After that, we are going to place one half double crochet in each and every stitch all round. Place one half double crochet in each and every stitch all round, and yeah, I'll meet you at the end of the row. So don't make any increment, just place one half double crochet in each stitch all round, and I'll meet you there. I am coming to the end of my round, and I have one stitch remaining. I'm going to place one half double crochet into that last stitch like that. Don't work into this stitch that we made our stacked double crochet. After that, you will come on top of your stacked double crochet. The stitch may not be visible at first, so we'll be using a stitch marker to mark that stitch. You're going to insert your hook in there and make a slip stitch to close the round. like that. Chain 1, turn your work. We are going to round 2, and round 2 we are going to start the row with a stacked double crochet. You're going to come into this stitch immediately after the chain 1, place a single crochet there, like that. Then you're going to insert your hook in this front loop, like that, and make a single crochet, like that. Then this point is where we'll be joining. So you can mark it. For those who can't see it, you can mark it to know where we'll be closing our round at the end of the round. Then after that, just place 1/2 double crochet in each and every stitch all round, and I'll meet you back at the end of the round so that we can start round 3. I'm at the end of the round, and we are going to slip stitch on top of our stacked double crochet. I'm going to insert your hook there and make a slip stitch, like that. Chain 1, we are going to round 3, turn your work. Make a single crochet in the next immediate stitch, like that. Go into the front loop of that stitch here, make a single crochet, then work 1/2 double crochet into each and every stitch until the end of the round, and I will meet you there. I'm coming to the end of round 3. I have 2 stitches remaining. Place 1/2 double crochet in each stitch. Then we are going to slip stitch on top of our stacked double crochet, like that, to close the round. And from here it is just a repeat. Chain 1, turn your work, make a single crochet in the next stitch, and go into the front loop of that single crochet to make a stacked double crochet, and just place 1/2 double crochet in each and every stitch. So from here on till you get the length of your arm or of your sleeve, whatever you want to call it, till you get the length of your arm, you are going to repeat round 1 to 3 like we have been doing. And here you're going to repeat round 1 to 3 until you get the length that you need. And I'll work mine off camera, and I'll be back with the length of my arm so that we can proceed from there. So just repeat round 1 to 3, and yeah, I'll meet you once I'm back with the length of my arm. So guys, I'm done making my sleeve. I made a total of 57 rows for my sleeve, yeah, and that is giving me a height of 17.5 inches. You can make yours longer or shorter the way you want. So we want to start working on the ribbing of our arm. So we are going to start working on the ribbing. I'm going to chain 1, turn my work, and then I'm going to make a total of 10 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is going to be the length of my ribbing. You can make yours shorter or longer. After that, I'll add 1 more chain. This chain 1 doesn't count because it is our turning chain. So we are going to be working with single crochets. You're going to skip the first chain, go into the second, with the one single crochet, and you're going to go into each and every chain with one single crochet for a total of 10 single crochets in each chain. So each chain gets one single crochet for a total of 10 single crochets. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. After making your 10 single crochets, you'll skip the first stitch, go into the second stitch, make a slip stitch like that, and make another slip stitch in the next stitch like that. Turn your work. After turning your work, you are going to skip 2 stitches at the base, these 2 stitches at the base here. You're going to skip these 2 stitches because those are the slip stitches. So those are the slip stitches you have made at the bottom. So you'll skip those 2, go into the third stitch like that, and start working your single crochets for a total of 10 single crochets. That is the first one, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, like that. We are going to row 3, chain 1, turn your work, place 1 single crochet back loop only for a total of 10 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is easier if you count so that you don't miss any stitch. 7, 8, 9, 10, like that. And we want to slip stitch these at the base. So for this we are going to slip stitch 3 times. You'll go into the next stitch, slip stitch, go into the next stitch again, slip stitch, that's the second slip stitch, then make our third slip stitch. Yes. After that you're going to turn your work, skip 3 stitches because you have slip stitched 3 times. You're going to skip 3 stitches at the bottom, 1, 2, 3, and go into the fourth. Yes, and you're going to make your 10 single crochets back loop only, like we've been doing. After that you're going to chain 1, turn your work, make 10 single crochets back loop only, like that. After that we are going to slip stitch twice now at the bottom here. You will go into the next stitch, make your first slip stitch, go into the next stitch, make your slip stitch like that, turn your work, skip the first 2 stitches at the base, go into the third one, and make your 10 single crochets back loop only. Like that. Chain 1, turn your work, and repeat. Then yeah, so this next one you're going to slip stitch 3 times, going to the base, make your first slip stitch, go into the next stitch, make your second slip stitch and into the next stitch, your third slip stitch, and just repeat that. Turn your work, skip 3 stitches at the base, 1 2 3, go into the fourth one and start making your 10 single crochets. So you're going to be alternating between slip stitching at the base twice and slip stitching 3 times, and you're just going to repeat that all round, and I will meet you back once I'm done with the ribbing, my arm ribbing, once I've gone round and I'm back here so that we can finish everything. So you're going to do that, and I'll meet you back here. So I've gone round, and this is what my ribbing looks like. So we want to join, but we are not going to join on the right side because this is our right side. So I'm just going to flip it like this, and then we are going to join this side like this. So I'll just be joining using my hook. You can join using your needle, or yeah. So I'll just come here and I'll come and insert my hook in the first stitch, this, and insert it inside this loop over here, and pull through all like that. Chain 1, go back into that stitch and go into the first stitch this other side, yeah, there, go into the first stitch there, yes, insert your hook in the first stitch there and make a slip stitch. I'll be joining using slip stitches like that, and just join. So I've finished joining, so I'll just chain 1, cut off my yarn, then pull to tighten like that, and then just flip it over to its right side, and this is the place we have joined. You can see how it looks, and you will repeat that. What we did on this arm, you will repeat it on the other arm. I've already gone ahead and made my other arm, and this is it. the same process. Yeah, so we want to start working on the neck. We want to work on the ribbing of the neck, and what you're going to do first is you're going to make a slip knot, and pick any corner of your neck. You can start with either this corner or this corner. So I'll reattach my yarn on this corner, and I'll come and fix my yarn here in that corner like that. Chain one. So this first row is going to be a row of single crochet. So I'll go into that same stitch where my chain one is and make another single crochet like that. Then go into each and every row with one single crochet. Go into each row with a single crochet, just like we did there. Yeah, you'll place one single crochet in each and every row. And you can see I'm working that while weaving in my ends, because I don't want to weave them in later. When you get to this corner over here, you just place single crochets randomly. I'm just placing mine randomly in this corner. There's no particular way of placing the single crochet. I'm just doing it randomly, spacing them well enough. And when you get down here where we had the half double crochet, you'll just place a single crochet on top of each and every half double crochet. Just place your single crochets on top of each and every half double crochet, and you're just going to make your single crochets all around, and I'll meet you at the starting point. I'm coming to the end of the row of the round, and I'll work my last single crochet, then slip stitch on top of the first single crochet that we made to close our round like that. After that, chain one, then I'll turn my work like that. So we want to start our ribbing for the neck part. I'll chain up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that, and then I'll skip one chain, go into the next chain. You can make yours longer or shorter the way you want. I'll skip one chain, go into the next chain with one single crochet for a total of 5 single crochets. That is the first, the second one, the third one, the fourth one, and the fifth one, like that. After that, I'll slip stitch in the next stitch like that, just like we did our, it is just like we did our arm, the ribbing for our arm, and go into the next stitch, slip stitch, turn my work, and skip the first 2 stitches, go into the third one and make my 5 single crochets, back loop only, second, third one, fourth one, and the fifth one, chain 1, turn 1, the second one, third one, fourth, fifth one, slip stitch 2 times, first, second, turn my work, and now I'm going to work with slip stitches. Count the first 2 stitches going to the third with 5 slip stitches in each and every stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, chain 1, turn your work and repeat. Working in this first stitch is a bit of a challenge. Yeah, back loop only, work in the back loop only. Don't make your slip stitches tight, that's why you can see I'm struggling to find the stitches. And into the last one there, then slip stitch at the base, turn your work single crochets, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, chain 1, turn your work and work 5 single crochets again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, slip stitch twice at the base, 1, 2, work the next now with the slip stitches. So we are working 2 rows of single crochets, 2 rows of slip stitches, and slip stitching twice at the base. Go there with a slip stitch, don't make them tight. 2, 3, 4, 5, chain 1, turn your work, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, slip stitch twice at the base, and you'll just repeat this. You're going to repeat those 2 rows all round. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, chain 1, work your single crochets again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, slip stitch twice. 1, 2. So you'll repeat this all around, and I will meet you back here so that we can join our work and start working on the base, the ribbing of the downer part. And I'll work mine off camera, and I'll be back with my finished yeah. Okay guys, so I've gone round my neck, and I ended up using only single crochets. Yeah, I didn't use the, like I said, to alternate. I ended up using single crochets only, and I'm at the end of my round. So we want to join the 2 panels together. So we'll just we'll join it like this. You'll turn it so that you join it in the inside, because this side is our right side. So we'll join it from the inside like that. So you put it like that. Then I'll come and insert my hook in the first stitch there, then insert it on my. Okay guys, so I've gone ahead and worked my neck ribbing, and this is what it looks like. So I ended up using single crochets only, not alternating with the slip stitches. I just used the single crochets because it was giving me a better look. So we want to join these 2 sides together. So you will turn your work so that the wrong side is facing in. So I'll just do that by putting it like this, so that we can join it from the inside and not from the outside, like that. So this is our right side, and I'll put it so that the inside is facing up like that. Then I'll come and insert my hook in the first stitch there and into our loop like that, and pull through. Then I'll chain 1. After that, go back into that stitch and go into the first stitch the other side, go inside that first stitch and make a slip stitch like that, and continue slip stitching down like that. Then chain 1 and cut off the yarn. Like that. So this is how our right side is going to look. This is where we have joined. So we want to start working on the ribbing on our lower part, this part. We want to start working on our ribbing. So I'll take my yarn, make a slip knot, and we are going to repeat what we did on the neck part. I'll come and insert my yarn in this corner, that stitch, and chain one to secure my yarn. After that, I'll chain, I'm going to make 10 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, yeah. And then I'm going to add one more chain. This chain one is going to be our turning chain, it does not count. Then I'll go into the second chain from the hook there and make single crochets. By now you know the drill of how to make a ribbing. Like that. Then slip stitch it in the next stitch, the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and into the third one. Turn my work, go into the 4th stitch from the hook, 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th here. Start working my single crochets back loop only. So it is just a repetition of what we did on the neck and on our arm here. So we're just going to repeat that. Just work single crochets back loop only. Chain 1, turn your work, and work single crochets back loop only. Like that. Slip stitch in the next 3 stitches. That is the first one, second, third. Turn your work and just repeat that all over, all round. You're going to repeat that all round. When you get to your starting point, you'll join how we joined. These are how we joined our arm and our neck. So you're just going to repeat what we did for the arm. It is quite simple. So you're going to do that all round like that, and once you come back to our starting point here, you are going to join your work and your sweater will be finished. After that, you'll just have to weave in your ends, and yeah, that's it. So guys, that is it. Thanks for watching. For those who haven't subscribed, please do so. For the returning subscribers, thanks for the love, and thanks for watching. You can leave a comment down below on the sweater, what you think of the sweater. And yeah, thanks. Bye. See you in the next project.